Hi children and viewers. In previous video I explained about the working of simple microscope and working of compound microscope. Children, up to now you didn't see that videos. Just go and watch the videos for working of simple microscope and compound microscope. Children, up to now you didn't subscribe my channel, then go and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for get the latest notifications. Children, today I am going to explain about the working of telescope. Today's topic is what? Working of telescope. Here, what is the difference between a compound microscope and a telescope? Simple microscope and compound microscope both can be used to see the very near objects, and in case of telescope must be used to see the far objects. By using the telescope also we can see the very far objects. Children, so that's why here in this case, in this video, we want to go for telescope, and you have to learn about the what is the principle involved in working of a telescope. So here we are going to the topic now. Here a telescope consists of two lenses. Here so to represent the angle, this is alpha here. This is objective and this is eye lens. Clear? So here now this is the optic center, that should be taken as O dash, and this is the another optic center of another lens, that should be taken as O double dash. Clear? And I am taking, this is now here A, B, and this is A dash, B dash. Clear? So in this case there is one difference between the compound microscope and telescope. General difference is what? Compound microscope should be used to the near objects and telescope must be used to the far objects. In their construction also one difference is there. Here in case of compound microscope, the object lens has less focal length and eye lens has more focal length. In compound microscope, object lens has less focal length and eye lens has more focal length. Now in this case, telescope is quite opposite to that one. Here object lens has much more focal length and eye lens has lesser focal length. And here the lenses must be fitted in a tube, in a metal tubes. So here generally we can see the binoculars. Binocular also having same construction here. In this case, in telescope, here this is the object lens. Here the object lens must be towards the object and here we have to keep our eye, that's why it is called eye lens. Clear children? And now in telescope you have to observe that the distance between this object lens and eye lens should be taken as the length of the telescope. Length of the telescope we will see later when we can take length of the telescope clearly. And after that, here now the concept should be like that. We have two lenses. One is object lens and one is eye lens. We are taking two convex lenses which are having unequal focal lengths, and after that they should be arranged coaxially and they should be separated by some distance. Clear children? Separated by some distance. After that, here you have to notice that in this diagram this is the object lens. Clear? We are not showing any object in this diagram. Why? Because the object is far away from the object lens. Just imagine. Now I am drawing here just far away. It is one object. For example, I am saying now this is the x and y. This xy object, clear, is very far off the object lens. So here, when it is coming from long distance, the light ray is coming from long distance, what you have to say, that will make some angle. The light which is coming from far distances, thus we make some angle here alpha, where the optic center of objective lens. Clear? And after that, here the object lens can forms the image IB. What is that? AB. The image can be formed, it is what? AB. AB is the image of the object which is far away from the object lens, that should be formed by the object lens. Again, as usual, in compound microscope also same thing it is there. The image of the object lens can be taken as object for eye lens. So here eye lens can forms the image A dash B dash. What is that? A dash B dash. So AB is the object of eye lens and A dash B dash is the final image of the eye lens. So in this way, while we are using the telescope, small objects which are at the far distance, they can also, we will get very large and inverted image. Clear children? So this is the simply working of a telescope. Look here now. What's that? Here we have two lenses are there. First one is what having object lens, because the object only this side, and that's what is called objective, and here we have to keep some eye. From this only side only we are able to see, that's what is taken as eye lens. So the difference between compound and telescope is in the construction is what? In case of a telescope, the object lens has more focal length and eye lens has lesser focal length. Clear children? And after that they should be arranged coaxially as shown in figure. Clear? Now here I am saying now the light rays, the object is there. The light rays which are coming from far distance from the object, they will enter into the object, that should be refracted. They will make some angle alpha here. So this amount of alpha is angle made by the object. Angle made by the object at optic center of the objective. Clear? Then this alpha equals to this one from geometry. Clear? This object lens can forms the image AB. This image AB can be accessed as the object for eye lens. Then here the final image is what? A dash B dash. That is inverted, enlarged image. Clear children? Real image, but it is inverted and enlarged image. This is the working of a telescope. Clear? We are seeing the far object, we are getting the large image of this, that's object. Even though that should be at far distance, we are able to see the image. So in this case, here now we have to derive the magnifying power. Magnifying power. Magnifying power. So our magnification, simply what you say, magnification. So write this as magnification of telescope. Magnification of telescope should be written as angle subtended by final image at optic center of eye. Optic center of eye to the angle subtended by the object at optic center of object lens, because it is unaided to the eye lens. So here there is one difference you have to observe here. In case of magnification of simple microscope and compound microscope, we define what is that magnifying power of a lens is defined as what is the image, the ratio of angle subtended by the image at the eye to the angle subtended by the object when it is placed at the position of image. We define like that. But in this case, the object is very far of us. That's why we can't imagine how the nature of the object and how we can place the position of image. That's why the magnifying power should be defined as, in this case, the ratio of angle subtended by the final image at the optic center of eye or eyepiece and to the angle subtended by the object at optic center of object 2, that is unaided to the eyepiece. Clear? So from that only we have to define the magnifying power or magnification of telescope. So in this case I am writing now here m is equals to again tan alpha by tan beta. Now take this equation number 1. M is equals to tan alpha by tan beta. So here you have to notice that here we have one triangle is there like this. This is what O dash, and this is A, and this is B, and now this alpha. So we go for this triangle, children. O dash A B, O dash A B, O dash A B. This is the angle. Now tan means what? Opposite side by hypotenuse. That's why AB by OA dash A. So like that we can write tan alpha is equals to what you have to write? AB by O dash A. AB by O dash A. From which triangle? From triangle ABO dash. Clear? And after that we go for beta. Here in this case, what is beta here? The angle subtended. The angle subtended by the image at the optic center of eye. Now this is the angle beta. Clear? Beta is what? The angle subtended by the image at the optic center of eye lens. Optic center of eye lens. So that means what we have, another triangle is there. What is that? A dash, B dash, and this is what? O double dash. So here we are getting some like this. Now this is the angle beta. Just I am drawing separately to understand very clearly. Okay, A dash, B dash, and what you have? O double dash. So this is what? O double dash. From that, what you write? Tan beta means what? A dash b dash by O double dash. So double dash or double prime, we can say like that also. Here, from triangle A dash b dash O double dash. From A dash b dash O double dash, what do you write? Tan beta is equals to what, right? A dash b dash by S. A dash b dash by A dash O double dash. Clear, children? So we are writing like that. So after that, here we have to substitute these values in equation number 1. Then what we get? I am substituting here. M is equals to tan alpha means what? AB by O dash A divided by A dash B dash by A dash O double dash. From that, I am writing now here M is equals to AB by O dash A into what, right? A dash O double dash by A dash B dash. So from that, I am writing like this. Here I am writing like this. Here AB by A dash B dash. AB by A dash B dash. So here in this case we have to write, okay, so simple it is now here tan beta and this is tan alpha, children. So here I am writing, in this case what we have? Angle subtended by the image. That's why we have to write first tan beta here. M is equals to tan beta by tan alpha. If you can take this is alpha, then it is clear, okay, no problem. So here I am writing M is equals to tan beta value is what? A dash B dash by A dash O double dash by AB by O dash A. From that, what do you write, children? We write M is equals to A dash B dash by A dash O double dash into here, what do you write? O dash A by AB. Clear, children? Simple, no need to confuse. If we can take this is alpha and this is beta, then we go for M is equals to tan alpha by tan beta is right. And we are taking now this is the beta and this is alpha. That's when the formula is M is equals to tan beta by tan alpha. Clear? So after that, for our convenient, I am writing like this. M is equals to A dash B dash by AB into O dash A by A dash O double dash. Clear? So A dash B dash by AB. Here what is A dash B dash? Image of islands. And what is AB? Object of islands. That's why here simply in this case this value is I am writing here. What it is? ME. What is that? ME. The magnification, size of the image by size of the object is called magnification. That's why here the magnification of islands is here. What is? ME. And here O dash A. What is O dash A? What is O dash A? S. This is image distance of object lens. So already we know that. What's that? When the object is at infinity, when the object is at infinity, that means here in this case we are saying that the object is for object. That's why here almost all we can consider the object is at infinity. Clear? When the object is at infinity, where we will get the image? As at focus point. That's why now this is the focus point, and that's why here we will take this is now focal length of object lens. Clear, children? the object is at infinity, then obviously where we will get the image? At focus. That's why again optic center to focus what we call focal length. That's why this is what we take, focal length. Clear children? That's why here I am writing, in this case OA dash means what? FO. What's that? FO. Since here O dash A is FO, focal length of the object. And now tell me here, what is A dash, O double dash? What is O double dash and A dash? That is what? Final image distance. Final image distance. I already told you, we know that least distance of distinct vision, at which point our eye is very comfortable to see the image very clearly. That should be starts from that point only, near point. For that near point, what you have to say, that is the least distance of distinct vision. To understand the near point, you go to the once simple microscope video and you will check there. The explanation of near point should be very clearly given that in that video. Clear children? So here in this case, the object here AB, its image should be formed at this location. At this location, what I am telling, O double dash A dash is nothing but near point. What is that? Near point distance. That's why here I am taking now, this is what? D. As A dash, O double dash is what it is? D. Clear? And the D means what here? We will take it is minus. Clear? That's why here I am writing. So here in this case, okay, in this case what you have to say here, M is equals to ME into F1 naught by D. D means what it is? Least distance of distant vision. Least distance of distant vision. That's why here what we take, this is plus or minus. Incident ray is coming in this direction and we are taking that is in opposite direction. That's why what we get? Minus D. Then M is equals to ME into or ME by D, or simply I am writing F naught by minus D according to sign convention. So here in this case, if you can observe, if the absence of object lens, the eye lens can be acts as now a simple microscope. How it should be acts? Simple microscope. That's why here we are writing now ME is nothing but 1 plus D by F. What is that? ME is equals to 1 plus D by F. Then substitute here, M is equals to minus, what is right? F naught by D into 1 plus D by FE. It is for eye lens. Clear children? So then obviously I am writing now again there, do LCM, M is equals to minus F naught by D into, what is right? FE plus D by FE. Then what right? M is equals to, I am writing simply here minus F naught by FE into, I am taking D into side. Then what right? FE plus D by D. That means what we get? Then M is equals to minus of F naught by FE into FE by D plus 1. So m is equals to minus f naught by fe into fe by d plus 1. That is the expression for now here, magnification or magnifying power of the telescope. What is that? Telescope. Clear children? M is equals to minus f naught by fe into fe plus d plus 1. This is the expression for magnification power of a microscope. In this case here, when here the object must be here, AB should be very close to the eye lens, then it will forms the image almost all here only. Then what we get? L is equals to FO plus FE. This is now FO and this is now here FE. For normal adjustment of the eye lens, here what you write? The length between two lenses is called length of the telescope. So this is about the children, length of the telescope. So again see once, I will use some brief introduction about the same topic here. So watch carefully, very interesting topic. So telescope is the device that should be used to see the far objects. Clear children? And telescope consists of two lenses. This is towards the object, that's why it is called object lens. In this case the focal length is very large, and here from this lens only we want to see the object, that's why it is called eye lens. For this eye lens the focal length is less. These two lenses are arranged on a coaxial. This is the only one axis. Clear? This is the construction now. And after that, here now working, when the object is at far off distance, the light is falling onto the object lens, those rays should be make some angle with the optic center is alpha. After that the object lens can forms the image AB. Clear? And this AB is the image of the object lens. In combination of lenses, image of the object lens should be acts as the object for eye lens. That's why here this AB can be acts as object for eye lens, that will make an image A dash B dash. Clear? A dash B dash. And after that here now we want to define the magnifying power of the or magnification of a telescope. For that purpose here the definition is different from compared to the simple microscope and compound microscope. Here definition is quite different. So in this case what? The ratio of angles obtained by the final image at the optic center of eye lens. That is what? Beta. And the ratio to the angles obtained by the object at optic center of object lens. That is what? Alpha. Where it is object lens. The ratio of angles obtained by the final image at the optic center of eye lens to the angles obtained by the object at optic center of object lens, because it is unaided from the eyepiece or eye lens. Clear children? So after that we are having some formula. M is equals to, in this case now, tan beta by tan alpha. Here tan beta where we have in the triangle A dash B dash O double dash. This is triangle here, A dash B dash O double dash. And from that what, right? This is the beta, tan beta, opposite side by adjacent side. So here A dash B dash by A dash O double dash. And next from the triangle O dash AB, from that what you have? Alpha. For that what, right? AB by AO dash S. After that we are substituting these two values in that equation. We are writing like this. From that what we get? A dash B dash by A dash O double dash into O dash A by AB. Clear children? After that we are separating like this. A dash B dash by AB into O dash A by A dash O double dash. Like this. So in this case you have to observe A dash B dash is the image of the eye lens and AB is its object. AB is its object. Then what do you write? This is ME. That means what it is? magnification of eye lens from the formula size of the image by size of the object, or simply V by U, image distance by object distance. So then M is equals to ME into O dash A, O dash A, clear. O dash A is equals to what? FE. What is that? FE. So O dash A means what here? This is sorry, FO. O dash A means what? FO. Clear? FO means what? In this case, how we can take this should be forms at distance of FO means here the object is at infinity. When the object is at infinity, what we can get? The image at the focus. Again, optic center to focus, what we call focal length. That's why here I am taking the image distance here, what it is? FO. That's why what I write? OA dash means what? FO. And now here we are assuming that when the object is at the distance of FE, at the distance of FE, then when the object is at the position of FE, then eye lens can forms the image at the distance of least distance of distant vision, that is capital D. That's why I am writing now A dash O double dash means what? D. So we are substituting that. After that, what we get? M is equals to ME into F naught by D minus D. Why we are writing minus D here? The incident ray is moving in this direction. This is what? Direction of incident ray. So that's why here we are taking in opposite direction. That's why D is minus. So then what we get? M is equals to ME into F naught by minus D. So here, take this equation number now 2. Here, in that what you have? ME. What is that? ME. ME means what? Magnification of eye lens. So all of you know what is that? In absence of object lens, in this case, eye lens can be acts as the simple microscope. That's why here 1 plus D by FE is what? Magnification of a simple microscope. That's why we are writing now here ME is equals to 1 plus D by FE, and ME is equals to here ME means substitute this value, and we are getting this one. From that, finally what we are getting? Here we are doing LCM minus F naught OD into 1 plus D by FE. Here we are doing some LCM. That's what we get, FE plus D by FE. After that, we are taking T into the brackets and we are bringing FE outside. Then what we get? Minus F naught by FE into FE plus D by FE. So again D by D means what? 1. That's why we are getting. This is the formula for magnification of a telescope. Clear, children? And for normal adjustment, the distance between the two lenses should be taken as the length of the microscope. Telescope. L is equals to F plus FE. So children, so competitive exam point of view, these are very interesting topics. So that's why you must watch all the videos from last to end, from starting to end, without missing any points. That's why children, I hope you understand the topic. So if you can understand the topic, like, share and comment the video and subscribe to my channel to get the latest updates, and press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. So within the next video, within the very few days or few time, we will meet in the next video with next topic. Children,